Hello and welcome to the walking talking topic on graphs, question number 1 with me, Mr. Barton. Now in this series of graphs walking talking topics we're going to be covering everything from straight line graphs through to quadratics, looking at gradients, looking at working out intercepts, solving equations and so on. It'll be a complete tour through the wonderful world of graphs, so get ready for it. So question number 1, use the graph paper below to draw the graph of 3x plus 2y equals 12. Now, often you get dodgy looking graphs like this, dodgy looking equations, and my advice is always the same, always do a table of values. It's the safest way to ensure that you're going to get this right. Now, a lot of times students say to me, well, I don't know what x and y values to put in. Well, that's the beauty of it. You choose ones that work for you. And if it looks like this, if you've got an x on that side and a y on the same side, always go for x is 0 and a y is 0 as well. It always gets you 2 nice points. So if x is 0, that means 3 lots of 0 plus 2 lots of y must equal 12. Well, 3 lots of 0 is 0, so 2 lots of y must equal 12. I think that means y must equal 6. And same, if y is 0, then you've got 3 lots of x plus 2 lots of 0 equal 12. Well, 2 lots of 0 is 0, so 3 lots of x must equal 12, so x must equal 4. Now, if you are in the mood for gambling, you can leave it at that. You only need 2 points to draw a straight line, but I'd always try and just get an extra point in there as well. And often just playing around with numbers, you'll find a decent point. Try x is 2, for example. So if x is 2, 3 lots of 2 plus 2 lots of y must equal 12. Well, 3 lots of 2 are 6. 2 lots of y must equal 6, so y must equal 3. And once you've got 3 points, you've really increased your chances of getting this right. So let's plot these. This table of values is just a table of coordinates. So when x is 0, y is 6. When x is 0, y is 6. Put a cross there. When x is 4, y is 0. Put a cross there. And when x is 2, y is 3. Put a cross there. If you've done this right, they will join up to form a straight line. That's looking good. Join those up, drawing them all the way through the points to the end of the axes. And then finally, part 2, write down the gradient of that. Now, there's 2 ways of doing this. So you can either rearrange that equation to work out the gradient, or you can work it out from the graph. I'm going to mix things up throughout this video, so I'm going to go graph for this one, and I'll do rearranging in other questions. To work out the gradient from the graph, you just need to draw a right angle triangle. You can do a massive right angle triangle right down here if you want, or you can do a little right angle triangle there, wherever you choose. But my advice is always make sure it's 2 points that you know, always nice integer value points. So I'm going to draw my right angle triangle there. And then I've just got to remember that gradient is the height divided by the base, the change in the height over the change in the width, the change in y divided by change in x. So what's my change in y here? Well, I've gone from 0 on the y-axis to 3, so that's got a height of 3, or a change in y of 3. And on the x, I've gone from 2 across to 4, so that's 2. And I've just got to get it the right way around. It is the gradient equals the change in y divided by the change in x. And the final thing I've just got to remember is that this line is sloping downwards, so it's got a negative gradient. There we go, done and dusted.